guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would discuss the children's food, mainly their snacks, and just something that I have found has benefited me as a parent. I found that our little girl, we spent quite a couple of years struggling with her behaviour. We couldn't get her to do what she was told, to just enjoy our time with her, because she would just have these mad outbursts of anger, and it was like she just couldn't control how she was feeling. So what we ended up doing was googling about and trying different methods of discipline, with reward, with the reward charts, getting treats. We also tried the naughty step, having time out in her room. We tried everything. It was a really stressful time, and after some more googling about and reading different mums' opinions and things that they were finding worked for them, we then started to look at the food, and we started to see where sugars were added in, and also not only sugars but different forms of sugars. So one food could have sugar but also two other types of sugar, but they just have different names. So you don't realise that this snack is packed with sugars. So you're giving it to your child and they're full of sugar and they don't know how to control that. Their body's just too small and it's just not right for them. And this is only coming from my experience. I'm not saying this will work for everybody, and I have no training in this whatsoever, other than being a mum who has really researched and found that this works for us and has genuinely made our family life a million times better, because we don't have those moods anymore. And if she goes to a party and has things with sugars, we know that the next day we're going to have trouble in our hands, but we know that that will wean out of her, and 2 days later everything will be back to normal. It's just something we have to accept. So I just wanted to just show you a couple of things where I think that the branding misleads us as mums, and we pick things up thinking, oh, this is great for our child, this is a healthy snack to put in their lunchbox, which is what I was doing. And in actual fact, it's got sugar added in it and different types of additives in it that I have found make my children behave differently. So two of the first things I have are the Fruit Factory. The first one is fruit strings, strawberry fruit strings. So that's it there. So I picked that up thinking, oh, Fruit Factory, it's going to be full of fruit and healthy for them. And there's another one, the Fruit Factory Blackcurrant fruit gummies. And what, start with fruit strings, it has added in it is sugar. So straight away we've got sugar in it, and we also have, I don't know if I'm pronouncing these right, it's just how I say it, a glucose syrup, which is a sugar substitute. So not only are you having the sugar, you're then having a sugar substitute which is going to add more sweetness into the product, and fructose syrup. So there we have three things already that are not good for children, and you wouldn't necessarily expect that as a mum picking it up off the shelf, because it says it's fruit. So you're going to think, oh, this is great for my child, so I'm going to pick it up, buy it and put it in their lunchbox. Little do you know, you're fueling them with sugar. And the second one is the Blackcurrant fruit gummies, and this has sugar and already in it and glucose syrup. So already you've got the sugar and the sugar substitute all in one product. So that is going to set your children off. They're going to be off on one, on their snacks packed with sugar. So then we have another one that I just randomly picked up. This one isn't, I don't think, so bad. It does say here, no added sugar. You're obviously going to get the natural sugars from fruit anyway in these things if they have, it's all of these are from concentrated fruits, you know, but you know, we always buy not from concentrate fruit juices, and this one has maltodextrin. This is fruit bowl mini school bars. So again, the branding makes you think, oh, I'm going to pick that up to put in the school lunch boxes. And this one has maltodextrin and oligofructose. So I hope that I'm pronouncing that right. Apparently, that I always anytime it says extrin or fruit, you know, something ose, I'm a bit wary. So that's the kind of things that I look out for. Apparently, the oligofructose isn't so bad. It's the maltodextrin. These aren't so bad. These are, I suppose these are better than the ones before. They have no added sugar, and those two additives aren't that bad. But for me personally, I would still just steer clear of it. I'm still wary of things with those kind of endings on the names. They're the things that whenever I give it to my child, or mainly my girl, not necessarily the boy, he doesn't tend to react as badly as the girl. This one is better than the other two. But what I have found to be a really, really good one is these are pure fruit yo-yos. So we have the strawberry one and we have a blackcurrant one. So after having all the problems with these other fruit snacks, I decided to pick these up. And I had a look on the back, and the ingredients of this blackcurrant one are apples, pears and blackcurrants. That's it. So all you have in that is fruit. And this one, which is the strawberry, you have apples, pears, strawberries and a little sweet potato extract. So they're using a natural fruit and vegetable product to gain the sweetness. So for me, these are my children's treats. So they think they're great, they think they're sweet, and they're just well, there's some vegetables in this one, but they're just fruit and with some vegetable added in for the flavour. So that proves that you don't need all of these different, you know, we have gelling agents, natural colours, maltonic acid, we've got preservatives in there, all of these different things in this. We have all the different things in this, you know. We've got, it says vitamin C, so again you'll think, oh great, but it actually has everything else that I've already explained: the sugar, the glucose syrup, gelling agent, acidity regulator, flavourings, although they're natural flavourings, all those different things added into that. So for me personally, I now stick with these Bear products and I look out at everything. There's these new Barney Bear cakes, and you would again think, oh great, I bought them, put them in the lunch boxes, and then when I started to look at all of our foods, I realised they're packed with sugars. So I was giving her basically a little bar of sugar in her lunchbox. So this is just from my experience. I hope that it helps you and start looking more at your food, and it really has made our life a lot better, and everyone is just happier all round because everyone is behaving better. If you have any questions, please just ask them. Again, this is only from my experience. This is, you know, I'm not medically trained. I have just picked all of this up just through being a mum, and I hope that some of this may help you. I'll also put the different ingredients, I'll write them up in the description box below for all of these, and you can get all of them in supermarkets. Great, I hope you enjoyed our video, and please check out our other videos, and we'll see you again soon.